It's old-time hockey, the way you're supposed to play. You throw a little lumber if a guy gets in your way. You play like Gordie Howe or Eddie fucking Shore. We can't all be Gretzky, Lemieux or Bobby Orr. Hey.
Oui, mais pas trop de dommages.
Merci 6-1 Philadelphie en troisième période. Même le gardien Philippe Dorouville en relève à Jocelyn Thibault ressemble à un spectateur devant son filet. Rien à faire, c'est 7-1. Et à Trent McCreary qui va ensuite tenter de mettre en échec Eric Lindros. Le gaillard des Flyers n'a pas aimé et McCreary m'a dit après le match, en le voyant venir à moi, j'ai pensé que mes jours étaient comptés. J'ai revu mon enfance un instant.
Trent McCreary started his hockey journey playing in Swift Current for his hometown Swift Current Broncos of the WHL in 1988. Though he only played 3 games with the team that season, the Broncos went on to win a Memorial Cup championship. He would play 4 more full seasons with the Broncos, and though he was a defensive forward, he would rack up 40 points in 3 of those seasons. And during the 92-93 season, he would have his best year, scoring 50 points, helping the Broncos to their 2nd Memorial Cup championship in just 5 years. And with those last 2 seasons with the club, he would also put up 378 minutes in penalties. McCreary was not drafted during the 1993 NHL entry draft, but would ultimately be signed as an undrafted rookie to the then brand new Ottawa Senators organization. Even though the 92-93 season saw him play 2 games with the New Haven Senators of the AHL, he was primarily a junior player at this point. During the 93-94 season, he would see some more time playing for the Senators farm club, this time in Prince Edward Island, but would only be on for 4 games. He would spend the majority of his time playing in the Colonial Hockey League for the Thunder Bay Senators. He would score 40 points and rack up 123 penalty minutes, which was the 4th highest on the team, on a team that racked up 1,889 penalty minutes in just 64 games, and would help the team on their way to a Colonial Cup championship. McCreary was promoted to a full-time AHLer the next season, but would miss 3 months due to a stick in the eye causing retinal damage. McCreary would return from this injury, but would wear a visor for the rest of his career. McCreary would make his Ottawa debut during the 95-96 season. He would play 75 games with the Senators, but only score 14 points. He was then traded in the offseason to the Boston Bruins, along with a draft pick for Sean McEachran. After a disappointing season in Boston that would see him score only 8 points in 59 games, McCreary was unable to secure a contract with the Boston Bruins for the next season, thus relegating him to the International Hockey League. During the 97-98 season, he would split time between the Detroit Vipers and the Las Vegas Thunder of the IHL. His rights were ultimately released by the Boston Bruins, but he would be picked up by the Montreal Canadiens and played during the 98-99 season. Early the following year, he would suffer another significant eye injury. He was hit with an errant skate during a game and would suffer from a severed tear duct in his right eye. Again, McCreary would recover and split his season between the Montreal Canadiens and the Quebec Citadels of the AHL. But on January 29, 2000, his career was cut short as he was critically injured in a game against the Philadelphia Flyers. McCreary would go down to block a routine shot by Chris Therien and was struck in the throat by the puck. He would skate to the bench, unable to breathe, and he credits the medical staff at the Molson Center that night for partially opening his airway, allowing him to breathe. He was then rushed to the hospital, where an emergency tracheotomy was performed. There wasn't even time to remove his skates, as he underwent the procedure in full equipment. He would recover from his injuries and would astonishingly make a comeback during the 2000-2001 season, playing an exhibition game for the Canadiens, but found himself unable to play a full shift without running short of breath. Upon examination, it was revealed that his air passage was left 15% narrower after his injury. On September 20th of 2000, Trent McCreary would announce his retirement from active play, calling it the toughest day in his 7-year career of playing hockey. In total, he would only appear in 192 NHL games, scoring 8 goals and 15 assists for 23 points, and spent 134 minutes in the penalty box. Although his career was short, the Montreal Canadiens rewarded his hard work and determination by making him a scout for the Western Hockey League.
It's old-time hockey, the way you're supposed to play. You throw it